Hey guys, welcome back to The Interceptor. We are here with another video, round 3 actually, from the Evizone tournament, KT1's tournament. I believe they are now in round 5. However, I have been quite busy with exams, so I haven't been able to upload many videos that I actually have to edit. Most of what I've been uploading has been just EOP solos. In fact, there's only been one other video I've been editing, and it's because it was already recorded, or I believe it was recorded the day after this, or a day or two after. But that one's not even up yet. I haven't made the thumbnail or anything, and this one's probably going to be up first. So I am up against Tryhard Zap, someone I have faced before in a tournament. And in that tournament, I won with a score of 3 matches to 2. I was down 2-0, and then I came back. But I ended up not posting that one. It was like a 55-minute video, even when I edited it up to speed up the rounds, because that's just what happens when you go the full 5 rounds. But this one was interesting. So he actually did have a bunch new rank 3s for defense. He actually had 3 defenders that I normally would ban that he didn't have when I faced him the previous time, which was only maybe a month, 2 or 3 weeks earlier, somewhere in there. And I actually got a pretty bad first draft, and I did not get any poison immune, so he knew he could take a round off me by placing his IA bomb on defense. I believe there was one point I could have picked a poison immune, but it would have been a suboptimal matchup, and he still would have won this, because I don't think it would have been fast enough. But all I can really hope for here is that he does not disable my protection the correct way, or sorry, my reverberation, like he doesn't activate it the correct way. So he would have to take a lot of damage, and I'm just trying to nuke here. I had to let him throw the L1, because if I let him throw the L2, then he, with already 5 poisons on me, would then get all the way up to 10 poisons. And I would be instantly down to my 1% if Assassin didn't fail it, assuming he is running Assassin. Here I knew I didn't need all 3 cruelty buffs for this L2 to kill, and I was including the combo after I knew that it would kill. So I just threw the L2. I came out with 8%. He was actually a second slower, but he did do a nice fight and ended with 91% health. And that is, by the way, a rank 4 Sig 200 Killmonger he fought. So very, very well done by him. But I knew I had the huge advantage on round 2. I can place... I was going to actually place Havoc on defense, but I know how fast Tigra takes Havoc, and I thought that Tigra would kill Havoc faster than Hulkling kills Bishop, and with me having Torch versus a Mystic, I felt pretty good about this round, but something's actually going to go wrong in my fight, as you will see, and it was not RNG. I actually got pretty good AI. Could have been a little better. I got pretty good AI, and I'm going to lose this round due to my own stupidity. So I'm doing my regular parry medium, light, medium. I don't know if that Dr. Doom is a rank 4 just because it's unduped. I can't tell. Obviously, if I went back and looked at the PI, I could tell. I just don't remember what it was. But he's not really throwing these L1s very well. And normally a Torch versus a Mystic fight would already be over, but he, like I said, was not throwing the special. So here I'm going to make the mistake of actually throwing my L2, and it would actually have gone about 3-4 seconds faster had I not thrown that L2. And that's actually going to make the difference. Because if I had been 5 seconds faster, I would have won, because I finished with more health. So if I hadn't thrown that L2, I would have won. And I fucked it up. And he also had a beautiful fight. My guess is he pushed Bishop to an SP2, dexed it, and then killed with an L2. But yeah, he is up 1-0, and he earned it because I fucked my fight up. So now we will go to the next one, and this is my invite because he was the higher seed, so he got to invite in round 1. I actually didn't get to invite in any of my rounds. Because despite the fact that I was the higher seed in my first round, it was 64 versus 65, and I was 64. I actually did not know that that person was supposed to invite, so I just told him he could invite. Didn't matter because I won anyways. But we're starting draft 2 here. Looks like that is a rank. Is that a rank 4? Because rank 3 PIs have 9902. If you compare it to someone like Penny, unduped, or Hulkling 10190. So I think that is actually a rank 4 unduped Doom at 11.9. I think so. I honestly don't know. I think so, though. And we're getting a pretty good draft so far. I pick up Havoc here. He does not have any counters for Havoc currently other than Tigra, who I was planning to bait out by using Hulkling on defense, but we'll see you'll see what happens there. He picks up his Spider-Ham, which I was kind of surprised he picked up just because I already had my Nick Fury, and with him having Archangel, there's no way I was going to place my Nick Fury on defense. I pick up CGR here just as an option for his Gallon because I didn't have an amazing option yet. Also very good option for Nick Fury if you know how to do the matchup. I decided to place Penny Parker here because I wanted him to use his... I knew he would use Gallon, and I also didn't want to fight Gallon, but I thought that I would beat Gallon versus Penny with CGR versus a 5-star Nick Fury. And I actually will, but you'll see what happens, and of course, because it's me, I'm going to screw up the fight. So we're starting our cycle, and the cycle of being able to throw your L2 before the opponent gets to L1 doesn't work against rank 5 5-stars. It does work against both rank 3 and rank 4 6-stars. It's just that the combat power rate's a little bit too much. So we get the parry off there perfectly. We're going to get our power gain here, and here I just need to do a combo, but look at this. I honestly don't think I was slow. I don't see where I was slow. I've looked back at the clip. It doesn't look like I was slow punishing that medium attack. Apparently I was a millisecond slow. We do actually get a really nice intercept there at the end to save a few seconds, but take a look at this. When it loads, sorry. That health was the difference. I lost by 300, and the amount that I lost from getting parried there was about 2,000 points. So I would have won by 1,700 had I just not gotten parried there. So I throw out Havoc on defense. I knew I couldn't throw IA Bomb on defense because he would use Archangel. I knew I couldn't use Hulkling or Hercules on defense because he would use Tigra, and I knew I couldn't throw Nick Fury on defense because he had Archangel. So I wanted to save Nick Fury for Spider-Ham, so I put Havoc on defense, I was hoping he would mess it up using Tigra. That's what I expected him to use. And this fight, I really should have won, but I'm going to mess it up right here, and he's going to get to 1 nonsense because, unfortunately, the parry was enough to push me to the special 1. If it hadn't been enough, my medium pushed me there, and then he wouldn't have gained any of his charges. And he is actually going to inflict the Power Sting on me with just 1 charge, which is, love that so much. That's amazing. But we're playing him nicely enough. But we're gonna mess up here, somewhere here. Yeah, I don't know why I threw that heavy attack. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's just stupid. Why? No one knows why I did that. But here we're going to throw another L1. Never mind, we're not, because I'm stupid. And he's going to build up a bunch of charges while I continue to not throw special 1. Wow. I genuinely don't know what I was doing there. So there he threw the L2. I want to get pushed into second life, so I ate even more hits. In hindsight, I probably could have thrown that special attack, and it would have killed off my first life, but it didn't matter because he had a nice fight, 38 seconds, Tiger versus Havoc. And he swept me. 4 rounds to 0, 2 to 0, which is insane because even in the matches he won, he didn't win 2-0 last time. I just didn't play well. I had chances to win many of the rounds that I lost, and I messed up every single fight. And that's all there is to it. The only fight I didn't mess up was Hercules versus IA Bomb. But anyways, that is going to be all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Bye.